The ruin, the heart and pride, Silsbee live. Breaking the news, your local view. We're on your side on Silsbee live. Silsbee live.
What is going on? Do not adjust your TV sets. This is not Lexi. This is John. We are here tonight live at Satsuma Valley Studios in downtown Silsbee, Texas. And we are here with someone that I have known for a very, very, very long time. At least, probably 25 years? Yeah.
Like
I'm
like doing
an
math.
amazing woman, amazing author, Miss Megan D. Harding. And I'm going to go ahead and say this because she told me a story about Aaron, her husband, who's already chatting it up. Get off your phone, Megan.
Shut up. I thought he said get your phone.
But apparently when you say howdy, everybody knows you're from Texas for
In
your
your
business, in your
emails,
emails.
yeah.
So howdy, Aaron from Texas. No, I'm kidding, buddy. Anyways, so we are live. We do not have a call-in line tonight. We are, but you can leave anything in the chat. Talk to us tonight. We're here to discuss Megan and these great pile of books, and not only these great pile of books, but her brand new release. How long has it been out?
I don't know, like a month.
Like a month?
I don't know.
Changing Tides. Look at this book. She told
than a
me
month.
it was over 100,000 words. I don't even think I know 100,000 words. So
Actually, fun fact, it was at 99999 and I couldn't.
You
And
just
so I
couldn't.
added a little bit more, and then of course I'd add a little bit more.
Right.
But like, yeah.
So we also will be talking about the amazing book event that is going to be happening Sunday, which we are also involved in. So that's awesome. But let's start off. Let's get right into it. Megan Harding, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Megan Harding. I am from Silsbee, Texas. I'm married to Aaron, a Marine, and I have 3 kids.
Thank you for your service.
And I like to read books and write books and smell books and collect books.
I like how she added smell books because, and that's wait,
It's a
hold on,
thing.
because that's a thing.
It is.
Okay. So I've went into Barnes and Noble before,
Yeah.
and I have seen people smelling books.
Yeah, whenever I go there sometimes just for fun, and I give little high fives with my finger to all the books that I've read and liked, and I just go up and I'm just like, doop, doop.
So born and raised Silsbee, Texas. So I met Megan at church when we were growing up, and she's an awesome woman. Like I said, she's got an awesome husband, an awesome family, and we're so glad for her to be here. So you have written
So I don't interrupt you as often.
amazing amount of
interrupt you.
books so far in your young author career. Tell me, what was your first book you ever wrote?
So
Do we have it here?
I was in college, and I honestly just had a really cool dream one time, and I thought, you know what? I bet I could write this down. And I started writing. Well, I've always wanted to be a writer. I'll say that. But
Okay.
I wrote this down, and it was my husband who encouraged me to publish it. And so I did. And then I published the second one and then one more. And then I took like a 10-year hiatus from
Right.
not necessarily from writing, but from like publishing.
Okay. So the first books were, it says the Fallen series. So it's a series. How many books are in that series?
There's only 2.
There's 2.
I know it's because I ran into a plot hole, and it is my life goal to go back and rewrite the Fallen series, and I actually have begun doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, because there was a little bit of a plot hole, and I would like to fix that.
Okay. So you write the first 2 books, and then you said you took a 10-year hiatus on publishing books, but you were still writing. So what came after the Fallen series?
The Coin and the Crown, which is kind of a Christian fantasy is what I was trying to go for.
Okay.
But with I'd say without it trying to be like super Christian, so it's a fantasy with like Christian elements
Right.
in it. But it's a world where who you are is decided by a coin that you get during a choosing ceremony.
Okay.
And
That's awesome. And then, of course, the fate of... What was it?
the fate of... Okay.
Flame and Shadow, yeah.
Yeah, Fate of Flame and Shadow, and I had to unpublish that one because I realized someone pointed out to me it doubled a chapter, so I am working on fixing this one. But I'm actually really excited about this one because they came out at the same time, and I don't really hype this one up as much, which I don't know why, because you can't see that cover took me 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years.
That is an amazing cover.
No, it was, hold on. At least 8 years. At least this, yeah. Actually, Laura Prevost did it, and she hated me because for 10 years we were working on this cover together, and I was like, no. Anyways, this is a fantasy retelling of Moses. Of gender swapped, and actually I have sort of a series. They're not all in the same world, but I'm working on one for Joseph, one for Paul. I'm doing a bunch of different Bible stories that I think would be great for teens. They have a little smidgen of romance because I can't not.
Right. So, Aaron says the following series is absolutely amazing. Lexi said it is absolutely a thing. She loves the smell of books.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. So we actually found a cool little place right there in Lumberton, and we found it because John is ugly Dean Winchester. Okay, and the fact that he loves pie. Okay, and so
pudding.
We've what's it called?
I don't know.
The book. Man, I'm going blank. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. But anyways, so we go there and we walk in the door, and that's the first thing that I notice is the smell of the place.
Yeah.
Books do tend to give off a certain smell.
But theirs also smells like books, coffee, and cake, which is like my 3 favorite things.
Boss Lady Books. Yeah. And so they're located right there in Lumberton. Thank you, Aaron. And so it's a great place. They have great pie and cookies. They're only doing pie for the month of November, but they have amazing cookies and cool books that you can actually purchase.
They've got like merch and stuff.
Yeah.
Like she's adding more and more stuff all the time.
My wife did one of the blind dates with a book, and actually that's the book.
Oh, the one that I was reading?
the one that you're reading. Yeah.
Smash.
Yeah. With CJ Cookie Counter, yes. I haven't. So, Aaron, I saw the brownies.
But they're like...
I didn't eat the brownies, but I saw them, and they were
They're like...
huge.
It's like a whole thing.
But they look delicious.
I try not to bring my kids when I go. I'm like, I'm going to go buy one book. And they're like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm not... errands, because they'll go and they'll be like, I want a cookie, and I want this, and I want this. And
I'm trying not to act like I'm too much of a fat kid around Aaron, because the whole
he can fat kid,
like I split it with the kiddos because it's huge. Because I don't want Aaron calling me and being like, hey man, you want to come work out with me?
I know
you're really fat, John.
He's like, I know a place.
But anyway, so not only do you do, before we get into Changing Tides, not only do you do fantasy books and stuff, you also speaking of doo-doo,
I'm sorry.
You also have kids books.
Too much.
Like Dewey and the Spooky Dookie, which I kind of
is what you said. Yeah.
Went through a minute ago, and it was absolutely fantastic.
It's a solid number 2.
Solid. I get that. That's fantastic.
It's great. Yeah.
So you did this one. This is your most recent one, correct?
These 3 are my most recent ones. Yeah.
But you also have Misty the Book Fairy, Luna the Star Keeper, the Worry Monster Blanket, which I really want to read that one. Different. See, this one, I love this.
That's not autistic.
Yeah. So this is about autism. Different is wonderful. I love this. This is fantastic.
His dinosaur and his chicken nuggets.
Yes. Invisible Illness, which is about...
Okay, so I had a hospital stay,
Okay.
And so it's trying to explain illnesses to kids who like not all illnesses you can see. So some illnesses, and then
Right.
and I make it in a way where they're like little character friends.
Right.
So like her
Kind of a inside outish type
Yeah,
thing.
so kinda like
I like
Inside
that.
Outish.
Yeah, absolutely. And then not only has she written books and done great things, but she also has inspired her daughter to write books as well.
Mm-hmm.
So this is called, and I think everybody in the world needs to read this book.
I say that this is not a children's book because whenever she brought it to me when she wrote it, I was like, first of all, this is hilarious. Second of all, I feel like adults need to read this.
And the book is simply titled How to Be Nice to People.
And she's making a series.
Look
a
at that.
how-to series.
Yeah. And to top it all off, I think it should be.
It has questions that you can actually answer and stuff, so it's like it's school appropriate.
Okay. Yeah. So, hey, Silsbee ISD, Lumberton ISD, all you ISDs,
quizzes.
buy this book and put it in your library.
It has quizzes.
It has quizzes.
And coloring pages.
Look at that.
It's an activity
book. It's an
book.
activity book. Look at that.
So it's got the book in it, and then every other page is a coloring page, and at the end there's like
I
little quizzes.
love
and
that.
stuff.
Look, let me kind of just show y'all. So, like this one says, second, give them a hug if they want one. And then on the other side, it's a coloring page where you can actually color in it. That's fantastic. And then in the back, like she said, it's got, like kindness maze and all kinds of cool stuff, kindness cutouts. Guys, this is super awesome. Like, get this book. So can they, before we get any further, people can buy these?
Yes, they're on Amazon. Some of these are on Barnes & Noble, but I'm getting used to the Barnes & Noble publishing side. So they are all on Amazon for sure.
And like, do you know how much this one is?
Like $12.99 something.
Okay, cool. And then to top it all off, if that wasn't enough, she also does coloring books. You're going to have to pronounce that.
Okay, so I have ADHD and D.
Now that makes sense. Okay.
So I'm a big D&D fan,
Okay.
and I have ADHD, and so ADHD and D. I don't know if that's one of my newer ones. Or
That's awesome.
One of the pages is
This is my favorite.
wait until you get the girl who couldn't initiate because she had a headache and she had to roll a D8 for damage.
This is so cool. And so do you feel like Dungeons and Dragons helped inspire any of your books?
One of the ones I haven't finished writing.
Okay.
Yes.
This is so cool. I love this. Look, the gelatinous cube of emotional baggage.
Honestly, that one. So that one was just me practicing like the Amazon publishing side because my first 3 books I used a publisher.
Yes, Aaron. Share the links to everything here if you got it.
Don't what? Don't.
Oh, I think he said doing it.
Oh no, he's saying don't because he knew I was about to be like it's not the best. Okay, so I was.
Yeah.
It was me practicing. So.
And then, so this one is also a coloring book, but just looking through it.
It's a devotional coloring book.
Yeah, it's got like devotions in it. It's got like places where you can, write, think about a prayer, stuff like that. And this is, for churches, stuff like that. This would be a great thing for Christmas to give to your people. So make sure if you're a church out there and you're watching, definitely go by and check this out. Like I said, on Amazon. Is this one on Barnes & Noble?
That one's just on Amazon.
Okay, just on Amazon. And what's the easiest way to look up your name on Amazon?
I just built a website, and I'm not great with websites, so it's probably not as super fancy. But megandharding.com.
Okay.
And then I have an author page on Amazon, so you can go to Amazon and search Megan D. Harding.
Okay.
And
hey, Paul, can you put that in the chat, please? Her name. That way they can search that on Amazon so they can spell it correctly. Okay. So let's talk about the reason we're all here. The 100,000 word book.
Oh,
Amazing.
Right. I was like, I can't remember.
Amazing book. I can't. So I don't really do fantasy. I'm not gonna lie, but I know people who do, and I can't wait to get a copy for them. Changing Tides. Tell us about it.
Okay. I was practicing this on the way here, and I'm horrible with marketing and advertising and stuff, which is funny. I actually learned. So I'm big on book talk too. Most authors do not like talking about their books. As soon as you say, "What is your book about?" you can spend over a year on a book and go, there's a pirate. Okay, so I was trying to practice this, but it is an Anastasia retelling.
Okay.
Movie, not actual story. And then with pirates. And instead of the boy who saves her, he's actually the one. Can I say this on here?
Yeah.
Okay, because sometimes on TikTok I have to go.
Right.
So instead of rescuing her, he's actually the one that is supposed to kill her entire family. Because he is the son of the Sea King and the heir to the, the Throne of Tides.
Okay.
Or Crown of Tides, my bad. I don't know why I can't remember the things that I write. So he is, and I don't like to give spoilers, so I'm just going to give like the first part away, but he's I was going to say slave, not really a slave. Like he works.
Servant?
Yes, he's a servant there working. He meets her family, and her siblings are turds.
Right.
And she's got 2 older sisters and an older brother. Her dad is the king, and he's planning to, take out this entire family. And he meets her, and she's just this sweet little girl, and he is attached to her right away. And his plan is to get rid of them so he can prove to his father that he can take over and be a king. And they don't have a great backstory.
Right.
And it all goes wrong. And then he gets imprisoned, and she goes to him, and she asks him why he does it and stuff. But then she gives him food. She talks to him, and she sings to him. And then it all goes horribly wrong after that.
Perfect.
And then in chapter 9, everybody dies. No, I'm kidding.
And so here's the biggest thing. So, Aaron put the link to the ADHD&D and the Changing Tides up above right there. So you can click that link and go straight to there and buy these books. So whenever I go to Barnes & Noble or whenever I go to a bookstore or a library or anything like that, the first thing I do is read the reviews on the back cover by.
Okay, there's another review on there for the next one that's coming out because I messed up on the back of this one and there wasn't enough room for the other one, so I'm going to pull it up. But you can read that one too because that's one of my favorite.
Because this one, and it makes me chuckle because on the back there's one review and it's by Megan D. Harding and it says "not that bad," and she's a fantasy author and avid reader. So. But
oh darn, I'm trying to find it.
Like I said before, just being on Facebook, being a friend of Megan's for the past 25 years and watching her Facebook and watching her live, amazing husband, amazing kids. She puts a lot of work into these books.
One of the characters also left a review.
Let me see. Okay. So the characters left a review. It says, "Worth its weight in gold. I'd have liked more brawling, but I can't complain much." This is from Griffin Paul Blackwood, pirate aboard the Storm Wraith, sexiest beast in all the land and sea. So there you go.
Say that without smiling, yeah.
Yeah. So this, even to, and I remember a post that you made, and I just saw it flipping through the book right here. So on your chapters,
is it my little
talking about the emblem up here and how much you wanted to at one point you wanted to change it, but then you're like, okay, which one do I do?
Then I had a compass one time and a rose one time, and it was all kinds of.
And so that's how much this lady cares about her writing, so much that she's down to the detail, the fine detail.
That cover was.
I love that cover.
It was.
Yes. So there's the cover of the book. If you haven't seen it, this right here, guys, I'm telling you, knowing her and then
Oh, yeah, hey, Miranda. Miranda is my unofficial secretary.
oh, well, there you
I
go.
made a joke on Facebook and I said, hey, I'm so ADHD, I can't respond to emails or do any of this stuff. I need an assistant and I can pay you in friendship. And
There you
she
go.
was like, bet. I was like, I was kidding.
I mean,
But yeah, so she's making some of her soaps for my thing. So if you
that's awesome.
if you buy a book, and then I won't have too many copies of my books, they just didn't come in time. But if you show proof of purchase, you get like a soap or something. But you also get a chance to win a gift basket.
Okay.
I'm better at writing than talking, I think. I'm stumbling over my words.
Oh.
There's a cool map in it too.
In this?
Yes, I think so.
Now I'm gonna have to find.
Oh, my favorite part, and I shouldn't say this because, but my favorite part is the copyright
The copyright.
that I wrote because I couldn't afford a copyright
Where's the copy?
in the very beginning.
Yeah. You wrote this.
It's my favorite part of the entire book.
All rights reserved, or as the Sea King would put it, possession in 9/10 of the treasure, and the other 10th is my magic. So don't even think about it. Very Pirates Agreement. You may read it, enjoy it, and share it with your closest crew members, provided they don't try to sell your ship for a bull. This means any unauthorized reproduction, distribution, or theft of this manuscript stream. This, oh my gosh, this is fantastic.
Eventually, I'm going to get it copyrighted, but now I don't want to because I like my copyright.
Can I share this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember what it says though, so I'm nervous.
So this is why you should read her stuff. This is the word.
Okay.
This is the word from the author of this book.
Yes,
This
so-
book is dedicated to the lost causes, the found family, and the people who never had a place to call their own, and to everyone who has ever wondered if they're drowning. You're not. You're just a little bit salty. A note from your struggling author. This manuscript is not yet officially copyrighted, as the legal fees were a bit outside my price range. Please do not steal my words, lest I send Griff after you. Printing it in the port of Calthus, unless the law gets suspicious and we have to sail away quickly. Though I love pirates, please do not pirate this book. If you can't afford it, reach out to me.
You know, I probably should put Riven because Riven is an assassin and Griff is just a cinnamon roll.
I mean, you know.
But Griff is intimidating looking, but you don't know that yet.
This, guys, this is the heart of an amazing author. Guys, I'm telling you right now, if you don't do anything, if you're a reader and you're out there, go buy this book right here. How much is it? Do you know?
It's 20 or 25. I kept changing the price.
$20 to $25.
$20, $25.
You're going to spend that on McDonald's probably tomorrow. Go out, get this book on Amazon. This one's on Barnes & Noble as well.
Yes, and it's on Kindle Unlimited for free. So if you have Kindle Unlimited, and
Look at that.
fun fact, every page you read, I get paid for. And I probably shouldn't say this, but if you're ever bored and you have Kindle Unlimited and you're like, I don't love this book.
I say I don't love this book, but I do love Megan, so I'm going to start swiping.
Or if you're like, pirates aren't my jam,
Yeah.
that's fine. I will say, okay, so there's two versions. One has a bonus chapter, 69.
Okay.
Eventually, I'm going to say without laughing. So there's a non-explicit version, and then there's the one with the bonus chapter 69.
So do you know which one you're getting when you buy it?
Yeah, one
Okay.
says non-explicit, and one is just the normal one.
Gotcha.
So instead of publishing like a special edition, the special edition is the one without the bonus.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense.
Which even in that chapter, it's just innuendos. Nothing
Right.
actually happens. It's
Yeah.
just funny innuendos.
So what's up next from author Megan Harding?
Oh my God, I have 20 books that are half written on my computer right now, and I just don't have enough time. And then last night, another one came to me, and I'm like, if I could just sit at the computer, and I've realized I have started every genre so far except horror, and then last night, my horror book came to me.
Well, you're there.
So I don't know. This month is NaNoWriMo. You know what that is?
No.
Okay, so November writing month, so the whole world-ish. Okay, Miranda says it's 20.
Oh, it's 20.
I bumped it up to 25 at one point, and I was like, whatever, no, 20.
Yeah.
Everyone, not everyone has a 20. I don't always have a 20, but whew.
NaNoWriMo.
Write 50,000 words in 1 month, which a few authors have done that. Cinder by, is it Marissa Mayer? Or Stephanie Marissa Mayer, I believe so. She did that, and now her thing's being a TV series.
Oh, wow.
Loved that series. So I've done it a few times. Okay, I think I did it with this book, but I rewrote this book about 40 times.
Okay.
It was in the future, it was in the past, it was in a fantasy world, it was a guy, it was a girl. There's all kind of, same thing with Changing Tides. Like it changed, and then I'd have a plot hole and it would change and change. So I decided I was going to work on my Joseph the Dreamer, my Christian fantasy for Joseph.
Okay.
Next. And then the next day I was like, no, I'm going to work on my Samson and Delilah book. And then the next day I said, no, I'm going to write this horror book. And so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you've got several books that you're working on, which is awesome though. It gives you, I'm sure that doing it like that kind of gives you your perspective. And to me, I would like that because like, if I get to a stopping place in one book, I can jump to another and say, okay, well, let's work on this one, and then maybe it'll come to me.
Yeah, I would get a lot more done if I could just work on one book at a time. But sometimes I wake up and I'm like, today I'm feeling a comedy. I really want to write like a rom-com. Today I'm really feeling inspired to write like a Christian fantasy, so I'm going to do that.
Erin, we were talking about that before the show started. I was like, so what are you writing on? And she was like,
oh, his computer.
She was like, well, I'm writing on Aaron's computer.
And he's mad because I will save every draft. I'll save like a draft from September 21st. And then I will change. So at one point, she sneaks aboard the ship. And I was like, ooh, it'd be better if she's kidnapped.
Right.
So there's a version on the computer where she sneaks on the ship as a stowaway. There are 30 different versions of this one. She rides an electric scooter in one, and then now she's a princess. There's a lot.
There's a lot. But yeah, and she did verify though that she's probably not supposed to be using your computer, but she's doing it anyway. So
yeah.
But anyway, so
I make money sometimes.
She makes money sometimes. That they always say if you want to not be rich, be an author.
Which is why I decided to not. I wanted to be an author since I was like 5, and then I think in high school I realized they don't make any money.
Yeah,
and that's when I changed my mind.
But she's here, she's doing it, and she's local. And we always talk about on the show about supporting local, small businesses. That's our thing here. We talk about people in our community. This is just as much of a local business as anything else. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is hard work. I can do a lot of things. I'm going to tell you, he said he loves you, so you can.
Oh, thanks.
Oh.
I love
but,
you.
Wait, I love you too. Can I come play on your computer? But anyway, so I can do a lot of things. I'm a singer. I'm a somebody called me an influencer yesterday, and I told him, I was like, no. But I do all this stuff. I cannot ever in my life write a book to save my life. I would get too frustrated, and these windows in here would be broken.
I get frustrated.
I
get real frustrated. Aaron could tell you.
Yeah.
My characters sometimes do things that I'm like, excuse me.
Yeah. But so I always give kudos to anybody who can sit down and write a book no matter what. And so here's...
Ooh, before I forget, other news. These two are in production for audiobooks.
Oh!
So
look at that.
I love the look and feel of a book. I love my trophies. If you know, you know. So
right.
I have a Kindle Unlimited, so I read on my Kindle. But I have ADHD, so if I'm reading a book, I'll read like 2 pages and put it down and start doing something. So I'm a big audiobook person. I love that. I love that the little thing that she's like, I'm an audiobook person.
I'm an audiobook person.
So when I'm vacuuming or doing the dishes or working out, I'm listening to an audiobook. In fact, I used to have students who were like, Miss Harding, like, what do you listen to? What music do you listen to? I was like, no, I'm always listening to an audiobook.
Right.
And I know a lot of people who struggle with dyslexia and ADHD and a bunch of other stuff. So this one should be coming out in December. And she wants to be done by December, but she said it's probably going to be January.
Oh.
So I'm really excited about that.
Awesome. So you will be able to grab her audiobooks here very soon, within a couple months. So y'all stay tuned for that, and that'll be on Kindle. Or how will
it'll
that
be
work?
on Audible and most of the Audible things.
Okay. Yeah.
So Audible,
Okay.
Google,
Yeah.
all that.
All right. So also, if you want to meet Miss Megan in person and check out some of her books, she'll have some of them. Some of them she will have for pre-order or actually order.
Yeah,
she'll have
order
QR
sheet.
codes and all the things. So you can come by this Sunday at the Lumberton City Park under the pavilion for I guess this would be the first annual Boss Lady Books Local Author Fest. I think there is 25 authors from Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. They're all going to be there. And not only are they going to be there, but we're going to be out there throwing out some tunes, hanging out with everybody. So there's going to be book swaps. There's going to be a kid bookmark coloring station, a photo booth, and much, much more. Don't miss your chance to support these guys. That is from 1 to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is cool because that means I get to sleep in a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's this Sunday, November 9th from 1 to 4 at the Lumberton City Park under the large pavilion. Guys, y'all come out here and y'all support these amazing authors, including Miss Megan. She's been doing this for a long time, and she is super, no matter what she says, and Aaron, I got onto her too. She is an amazing author. She and an even better person. So anyways, y'all come out, check her out, check out all the rest of the authors. I actually know some of the other authors that are coming out, but and they're also local to like this area. So come and check them out as well.
And support authors by leaving reviews. You don't have to like be fake and give everyone a 5-star. You can give them a 3-star and be like, hey, it just wasn't my thing. But we get noticed when we get reviews. And Kindle, I was going to say something else. But yeah, leave reviews on Goodreads, on Amazon, on all that. Honestly, most of us don't mind if you're giving us a 2 or 3 stars, as long as you're honest about it. Because then we can be like, oh, you know what? Maybe next time don't do that. Or we just go, well, sorry that you didn't like it.
Absolutely.
But that's one of the number one things. So also, buying our books so we're getting paid.
Right.
But there are a bunch of indie authors who get picked up by traditional publicists because of all the reviews.
Absolutely.
One of which comes out November 18th, and I'm super excited. I didn't get a chance to get her book when it was an indie book, and now it's going to be a traditionally published book. I would love to be traditionally published if anyone wants to sponsor me.
So how does that process work? Like, how do you just have to have the reviews?
No. Okay. So to be traditionally published, you have to query. So you have to research all these agents. You have to find the one that likes you. It has to be within their query window. Then you have to go to their website and find out all their parameters. And every one of them is different. So if you got a query letter, you can't reuse it. So and then you want to make it personal. You want to be like, I see you like pit bulls. I too have a pit bull.
Yeah.
So. And I like the work you did there, but you have to do a query letter. A lot of times a synopsis, which can be 1 page or 3 pages or like 10 pages. It'll tell you like specifically. Some of them you need to upload, some you need to copy and paste. And then a few of them will want the entire book manuscript. Some will just want the first 10 pages or the first 5 chapters. Or literally everyone is different, and they will get mad at you if like they don't like love triangles and your book's about a love triangle. Like they'll say, I said on my website I didn't like love triangles.
Right.
So that's how you get like an agent. And even J.K. Rowling was like turned away like 30 times before someone took hers. I mean, and it is really difficult, and people have asked me why I didn't get this one traditionally published. I'm I am not patient.
And even
I'm not patient.
Kathy said they actually have 3 of your books in the library already.
Yes. Okay. That must be Fallen in The Coin and the Crown.
So, and they're looking to get more. So, so awesome. You can also here soon. Well, right now you can go check out the first 3 at the Silsbee Public Library, but here eventually she'll have her whole thing in there. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so that's and J.K. Rowling was like, how old was she when she first did Harry Potter? Like she was older, more in an adult life.
She had
like 40s
her
or
first
something.
Kid. Well, I think she might have been like 30s.
Oh, 30s?
'Cause she had her first kid, and then she went through the divorce, and
Right.
she couldn't afford. So like she couldn't afford to work because then they were going to take away her housing.
Right.
And then but she was like, I'm not going to not work. So she started writing, which
Right.
ironically is kind of what happened to me, health wise. 25.
25,
Okay,
okay.
25. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Wow. But okay,
Yeah.
so 30.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, that's. I'm telling you guys, it's not an easy task. It's not an easy task to write a book. In fact, it's really hard coming from a guy who, and I'm not saying that writing newspaper articles is anywhere close to writing a book. They're different formats. They're different everything. But writing is a difficult challenge, and it's especially difficult when you're writing 100,000 words. So,
And they have to make some sort of sense.
and they have to go together and make sense and tell a story and have all the things. And so, guys, y'all please go out and support these authors. Support Miss Megan. Go buy her book. Like I said, this one right here is on Kindle for no money. You can read it for free, but go buy the paper copy. Go buy at Barnes & Noble online or Amazon, and y'all help her succeed. That's what we want, is for her to succeed. And so I think that's it. Megan, do you have anything else you want to tell anybody?
Oh, my daughter's going to be at the thing too, signing her books.
Oh.
I've got about 8 of hers.
How to be
so
nice to people.
She's coming.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. So y'all come out and also see Miss Emma.
Yeah, she thinks she's a big time author. She's like, oh yeah, when is my book signing again?
When is my book signing?
Yeah.
Do I
She's 8.
have
She
to
was
be
7.
there?
She was 7 when she wrote that. She's 8 now.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's all the
cool.
things.
Awesome. So, Miss Megan, we want to thank you for being on the show.
I said it.
What do you say? Oh, yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah. We want to thank you for being on the show. Thank you for coming. If you didn't know, Megan used to be a part of us. She had her
yes.
own show, and she
what she
was
said.
awesome. That's what she said. And so we've always loved Miss Megan. She's always welcome to come back anytime she wants, and we're excited for her future. So once again, go check it out. Changing Tides.
Don't worry, you asked this a minute ago, and I was like, oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
Changing Tides.
Changing Tides, available on Amazon and on Barnes & Noble online. Go check it out. It's a great book. It's going to thrill your heart, and it's going to put you into a great adventurous mood. Go buy it today. $20.
If you're an agent or a publisher, go to my website and send me an email.
There you go. Agents, publishers, anybody, go send her an email. Let's get this woman to success. Thank you for watching. Also, go check out 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Yes.
Sunday at Lumberton City Park.
Some pretty cool people there.
Boss Lady Books, first big author meet. 25 authors there. Fun for the kids, fun for the whole family. Go check it out. Thank you for watching. I'm John Marble from Silsbee Live. And if nobody has told you today, you're beautiful, you are loved, and you're absolutely worth it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Hear the roaring, the heart and pride. Silsbee Live. Breaking the news, your local view.